Look down at your hand. Right now. You think you are holding a simple plastic mouse, but you are actually gripping a hardened, pulsating shell of your own rotting flesh. Your index finger taps. A mechanical click echoes in the quiet room. Focus on the periphery of the device. Look closely at the lateral seams, the scroll wheel, and the Teflon glide pads beneath. A thin, gray line of dense buildup borders every single crevice. You press a fingernail deep into the groove, scrape away a dark ribbon of packed matter, and smear it onto a dry tissue. You observe the gray smudge. You assume it is merely environmental dust. You are entirely wrong. It is a biological cement. Did you know the average computer mouse holds 3 times more bacteria than a public toilet seat? And you are the one hand-feeding them every single day. Scientists refer to this as a solid biomass matrix. But what happens when we place that innocent-looking gray dust under high-powered magnification? The truth will make your skin crawl and your stomach turn. This matrix is constructed entirely from hundreds of thousands of microscopic, overlapping layers of dead corneocytes. These are flat, desiccated skin cells, violently sheared off directly from the friction of your palm and fingertips. They do not just blow away, they are glued together. The binding agent is your own hardened sebum, the thick, heavy yellow oil secreted by your skin, reinforced by jagged, crystallized salts left behind by gallons of dried sweat over months of use. You are not touching dirt. You are holding a sculpted monument of your own dead tissue. But the real nightmare begins when you sit down for a long session. Your hand rests idle on the mouse for hours at a time. The heavy, living flesh of your palm acts as a localized, suffocating thermal blanket over the plastic. The ambient temperature of the device steadily rises to match your core body heat. Slight, continuous perspiration from your gripping fingers provides immediate, steady moisture. This specific, terrifying combination of heat, darkness, and humidity creates an optimal incubation zone. That dead, gray cement packed deep in the crevices, it wakes up. The rigid matrix softens into a toxic sludge. Dormant fungal spores, trapped for weeks, suddenly hatch in the dark grooves. Vast, sprawling colonies of Staphylococcus bacteria emerge rapidly from suspended animation. They are starving. They begin to aggressively consume the highly concentrated keratin proteins and rich lipids trapped tightly within the cement. The quiet, plastic crevice becomes a chaotic, microscopic slaughterhouse and a thriving, feeding ground. When was the last time you actually used a chemical disinfectant on that plastic? Yesterday? Last month? Never? You think simply washing your hands will save you now? Think again. The constant, repetitive friction of the plastic shell has already carved thousands of microscopic abrasions across your fragile epidermis. The active, multiplying bacterial colonies, now mutating and churning within that softened grime, are smoothly transferred directly back onto your living skin. They dive straight into your dilated pores. They easily breach the fresh, microscopic open wounds on your fingertips. You are constantly inoculating your own hand. You are actively rubbing a living, rotting, breeding concentrate of your own past cells directly into your bloodstream. It is no longer just a piece of hardware. It is a parasitic extension of your own body, feeding on your decay and giving it back to you in the form of microscopic infection. The cycle never stops. The biological loop remains perfectly, horrifyingly closed. Your hand sweats. The bacteria feed. The mechanical clicking continues in the dark. The biomass grows. Subscribe to BioDread. The hidden world is always watching.